Greetings everyone, and welcome. In today's video, we will explore poetic expressions on the chivalric virtue of gallantry. For what noble heart does not possess great courage, capable of facing fear, and putting aside their more basic instincts, which may tell them to refrain from daring action? Always remember, courage cannot exist without fear. For those of you who are new to the channel, it is our ambition here to explore the code of chivalry and similarly noble creeds through poetry, both recent and archaic, as this is how we can truly understand the virtues of the past and use them to shape ourselves, helping to build a better world. If you wish to read today's pieces for yourself, you can find them linked in the description. But now, relax and take heart, for this poetry is the stuff of chivalry. The Bravehearts by Subimal Sinha Roy. Listen, brave hearts facing the enemy, the message of God I humbly give you. March forward with boundless agility. Gallantry will triumph, you'll get your due. The sun will rise with hope on scarlet sea, as files of foreign troops stride from the shore. With menacing weapons, be bold, don't flee. You've fought for your land such battles before. Surprise the enemy with your courage. Write the script of proud history with your blood, engraved indelibly on priceless page. We shall save from the scourge of harsh times flood. With the strength of Almighty's grace you'll win. Nation will remember how brave you've been. The Dyslexic Knight by Brian Strudwick. Back in the first millennium, putting the world to rights, there lived a king called Arthur with a band of gallant knights. They did things democratically, seated round a table, although the lines are slightly blurred between true fact and fable. The knights were known for gallantry, fighting many a foe, and saving maidens from dragons. They were always on the go. But one knight had a problem, which I'll tell you about directly. He had a thing called dyslexia, and didn't read thing correctly. Now everyone knows the knights of old were meant to be very chivalrous, but he just made a joke of it. He'd read the word as frivolous. Every year he made pots of jam with varying success, all down to his habit of saving damsons in distress. He wanted to hire a cleaner to give his wife a break, so he offered the job to Nineveh, the daily of the lake. He had a dozen children, a strange situation he felt, for each time he went off to battle, his wife wore a charity belt. Arthur sent him off one day to find the Holy Grail. He came back 2 weeks later and handed the king a snail. And then he solved the problem, so now he reads quite well. He consulted Mervyn the wizard, and we all know he could spell. Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Hearts Together We Shall Overcome by Leonard Daberdeen. Hearts together we shall overcome this. It is our fight, our gallantry by fate, to scythe this evil invisible blitz. COVID-19 is a cunning ingrate, stifling air we breathe, keeping us indoor. It is our fight, our gallantry by fate. We stand firm, sanitize more than before, to ward off mystery of this virus, stifling air we breathe, keeping us indoor. Our fight must touch heart, with much impetus. Take heed of all our health practitioners, to ward off mystery of this virus. Heart and soul we shall follow our doctors. In unshaken faith we shall overcome. Take heed of all health practitioners. Now we must take note to value our home. Hearts together we shall overcome this. In unshaken faith we shall overcome. To scythe this evil, invisible blitz. See It Through by Edgar Guest. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders. Plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim. But don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile, when with troubles you are beset. But remember you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up, whate'er you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar Guest. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with the trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one ever has done it." But he took off his coat, and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew he'd begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that await to assail you. But just buckle in and with a bit of a grin, just take off your coat and go to it. Just start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. Inner Strength by John P. Reed. It's only through mistakes we make we learn where we went wrong. It's only when we're far from home we realize where we belong. It's only when we close our eyes our dreams seem clear and bright. It's only in our darkest hours we truly see the light. It's only when we lose our way we pray to the stars above. It's only through times of grief we learn the true meaning of love. It's only when all hope seems lost and our weary journey seems so far, when all the world's against you, we learn how strong we really are. All things are sent to try us. We must strive and give our best. I believe God is watching over us as He guides us in our quest. A Wing and a Prayer by Michelle Butler. Under the wing of an angel we feel protected. Through prayers to God we feel connected. Peace is said to be offered on the wings of a dove. Prayers can bring peace along with hope, faith, and love. Wings of a jet plane provide a steady flight. I pray you remain steady and strong through this fight. Butterflies have wings to fly playfully free, and free from this monster is what I pray you'll soon be. Birds spread their wings as they may leave their nest. we're spreading our prayers that you'll always be blessed. Go fight and win this battle you didn't start, on the wings of an angel and prayers from my heart. Ode to Gallantry by Rose Jasmine. Once getting into the world, one can't help but go with the swirl. This chivalry mantra has been told for a long era. However it may be clear, a true swordsman has a ruler. It shows what must be done and what must be gone. He's proud for being dignity. He cries for not being loyalty. Betraying is what he means, guilty. The spirit of chivalry, in the blood and soul, an artist's romanticism, an intellectual's integrity, a politician's dedication. He acts as what heroes do, never breaks his lover's mood, never forsake good for the sake of gold, never put beauty in eyes, friends off mind. At Chinese ganghood, with noble brotherhood, the smiling proud wanderer, carrying a royal blood sword, riding west on a white horse. Carved on the slate of Wulin tournament, the undefeated warrior sings, moral is his sword, loyalty is his charity, silence is his chance, lonely is his company, hollow is his halo, death is his faith. This is my true hero since the ancient. I hope you have enjoyed today's video and have learned something from this poetic reading on Gallantry. If you wish to hear more, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel. Peace be with you. Until next time, we speak of chivalry and poetry.